I came to light of life 2 different times. First time I came to light of life from a jail cell. Second time I came from a park bench. Something I learned is that every rock bottom can go a little bit lower. Mine was definitely the park bench. My addictive behavior started long before I started using drugs. My maladaptive acceptance, coping mechanisms, all those things. I had an amazing career. I worked as an ER nurse, flight nurse for many years, paramedic for almost 20 years before all this happened. I was well respected professionally throughout the state. I sat on state boards. I sat on a national advisory committee for emergency nursing. I never thought addiction would happen to me. It's crazy how blinding this disease is to the addict themselves. How long will you go that we have things under control? But I had dealt with social insecurities, past social traumas that so many of us in addiction have. So when those situations presented themselves again, of course what I do was, without the intention of ever using again, within 5 minutes of being in an uncomfortable situation, I had a needle in my arm. So I remember reflectively thinking back, I was sleeping out of my car and I lost my house, I lost my job, lost my family. But I still thought everything was okay. My parents were warriors. When my addiction started, they started going to support group meetings. I had a moment when I realized I'm where I need to be. You know, my first time around in light of life, I wasn't doing any of the work. You know, I was just showing up, doing the things, signing slips, that kind of thing. But this time around, I had a team leader who, for the first time, we met with our one-on-one. It gave me that sense of unconditional acceptability and openness. I had the people in my corner that I needed in my corner to fight this fight. I took down walls. I had a really big wall against spirituality and God and the church and religion because I'd had some bad social experiences with them. With the healing that has come through the program, I now know that there's no judgment at that door. You know, there's open arms, love, and acceptance. I think how hard it is to love yourself in this situation, and I think of how much love Light of Life provided, and what it was like to walk through those doors of that shelter and take a deep breath and sense hope and be able to breathe effortlessly. It's crazy how powerful it was. Sorry. It's an amazing experience to come through addiction and to recovery. You know, I learned through the Light of Life that with my experiences there that my life doesn't have to look like yours, and yours doesn't have to look like mine for us to meet in the middle and to be part of each other's lives. And how important that is. And how important it is to be part of a community where you're not a number that you punched in, where you're not just a demographic or a grant number or a donor number, but you're part of this big family that just is part of your everyday life. And that they are just as blessed to be part of your family as you to be part of theirs. They want to be there for the good, bad, ugly. And to know that I'm not just a number. You know, I'm me. And that they know me.